a new package that I received from influencer, complimentary, and it is to test it and give my opinion about it. And it is by Smashbox. Can you see that? I see a glare. So it is by Smashbox, which is a wonderful line. I've used them, you know, for different things throughout the years, and I used to mainly equate them with photography makeup. Because they do have a lot of properties that show best on film. So I'm really excited. This is the Photo Finish Vitamin Glow Primer. And it is not currently available in stores. It's going to be released very shortly. That's why they sent it out to us to test for you. So I personally am not a huge fan of primer, even as a professional makeup artist. I've used so many throughout the years, and sometimes I have problems with separation or what you mix it with, depending on the type of foundation makeup you plan on using. Sometimes they're not compatible and you don't know until it's too late. So the Vitamin Glow has vitamins B, C, and E. So it sounds like it's going to be nourishing to your skin as well as setting up a nice base for you. So I'm excited about that because I always want my beauty products to do something for my skin, not just look beautiful, but actually help anti-age and maybe hopefully give me a glow. I do have oily skin. I'm 35, so it is starting to show some age to it. And you know, sometimes that's problematic with primers because some primers say that they'll keep you from getting oily or do certain things, and they'll still separate throughout the day. So hopefully this does not. It does. So vitamins B, C, and E for a healthy glow, which is pretty standard. I do sometimes put vitamin sprays on my skin, and you definitely see a glow afterwards. Just the cells really respond to that. It does have antioxidants and a hydrating birch water. So it sounds like they have a lot of different natural ingredients, so that's promising. And hydrates, revitalizes, and brightens, which is wonderful. I'm hoping it's not. Sometimes when companies say hydrating, that equates to kind of oily or heavy. So I don't have super dry skin. In the winter, I do have to amp up my moisture, but like I said, I tend to be more on the oily side. So something that's normalizing is normally what I go for. It says refreshes and preps skin for makeup, which is standard, right? That's what we want our primer to do. Lightweight water gel formula. Ooh, okay, so that's exciting. Gels do tend to work best for my skin, more so than creams or oil-based stuff. And it's cruelty-free and vegan, so that is a perk. So yeah, I'm excited. I tried to look up how much this is going to be sold for in the stores, and I'm not sure, but I'm positive it'll be available to you in Sephora, likely on the Smashbox counter. So without further ado, I'm going to cut over to actually putting this on my skin and opening it up because I've not opened it yet, and I want you guys to see. So, Vitamin Glow. Again, instantly hydrates, softens, and nourishes for all skin types. Wear alone or apply 1 to 2 pumps before makeup for a hydrated, healthy glow. So yeah, water gel primer. So that's good to know too, you guys. Side note, water-based goes better with water-based makeups. So something to think about. It is water is the first ingredient, glycerin, dimethicone, which is like a silicone, Betula alba juice, cross polymers, citrus oil, citrus peel oil. Yeah, there's a lot of ingredients, but it says it's cruelty-free and vegan, so I guess the ingredients are not that of animals or animal byproducts. So first off, this is actually a really cool package. It feels like glass, like a glass feel. It's really nice and heavy and substantial. It's not cheap whatsoever. I mean, Smashbox is a nicer brand. And yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised how heavy it is. And I guess it has this little cap here, which I always lose these. You always lose those? I always do. So it looks like it just has like a little pump top. And let's see. Excuse my nails. They're ready for their fresh. Oh. Okay. So it's pretty thick. This is actually reminding me of the Clinique gel moisturizer. It smells really good. It actually smells more like almost orange cream, not like a offensive citrus where it's going to be distracting or too much, or like a sweet citrus. And I don't have a cold. This is allergies and it took my voice, so that's why I'm talking like this right now. So it's really thick. It's not moving around. It's definitely a water gel. Again, it's reminding me of the Clinique gel moisturizer, which I was recommended at a Clinique counter before, and I did not care for it. So hopefully, and I didn't like the water gel, or I'm sorry, the gel moisturizer from Clinique, because I could feel it sitting on top of my skin, and I didn't like that. So let's just put it on this side of my face and see what it does. I've had a lot of stress this week, so I think my skin is suffering. And I really look forward to it just being happy skin, being moist and happy. Okay, so I just put on half of my face. It just says, apply before makeup for a healthy glow. So let's look side by side. Obviously I have this light on, so I mean, it's glowing, it's hydrated, it feels cool. Not cool like, it's cool. Like, it feels like a cooling effect. And this side I have some acne scars and a little hyperpigmentation underneath my eye. But, okay, give it a second to dry. Oh, crying baby, I knew that was gonna happen. It absorbed really well, you guys. Okay, so it does not feel like I have a lot of product on my skin, and that is exactly what I go for. So far, I'm super impressed by this, and wow, like it really did absorb way better than that Clinique gel moisturizer, and it doesn't feel heavy whatsoever. Like when I do the Too Faced Hangover, like it feels more like I'm spraying my face, and it feels a little tight and sticky afterwards. And let me look close. Okay, so it doesn't look diffused or anything like that. I don't see any filling properties. Maybe it's smoothed down a little bit to make the makeup stay on a little bit better. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll touch back with you at the end of the day and see how it wore. But yeah, so far, just from putting on half of my face, it does not feel sticky, and that's a big deal because these gel primers sometimes are so sticky and gross, and you know, I feel them, and I just want that hydration, and I just want my skin prepped, and I just don't want my makeup to separate from my skin throughout the day. So yeah, so I'll let you know how it wears. I'm gonna put it on the other side of my skin. Hey guys, looks like I'm almost ready here, and we're going to introduce our new friend, Voiceover Momo. Now, it looks like I'm just about ready here, and I was heading out to give keys to a client, but I also had a full day at the salon with 2 makeup clients, so I had to try on their skin types as well. So, as you can see, the first client had pretty normal skin, and she was a little bit younger, but her skin was supple. So I paired the primer with the Makeup Forever Flash Palette Cream Foundation. It laid down lovely, and she definitely had a glow afterwards. It was flexible and soft, which is always what I go for. So the second client was a little bit older, and I used the primer along with the Shiseido Syncro Skin Self Refreshing Foundation, and it was flexible, and she was glowing and hydrated. Both of them I set with the Fenti Beauty Butter Powder, and I was very pleased. Oh no, good job, Smashbox. We'll see how it wears throughout the day to complete this video, but just based on how it feels right now, it feels really good. So I'm actually not gonna finish off with the Hangover because I feel again like that might disrupt the formula because it's kind of tacky. So I'm just gonna finish with a little bit of facial spray by Mario Bastico and just like rehydrate on top so that everything doesn't look powdery. Feels good, smells good. So I'll go ahead and check it later and let you know my thoughts. And I just want to report that you can see, this is kind of embarrassing because it's going to be, I keep looking over there. It's kind of embarrassing because it's going to be like up close and personal, and I'm going to do this in 4K. But obviously I used the Vitamin Glow today, and I paired it, lots of products, with the Naked 24-hour Lightwear Liquid Foundation Weightless. And that one actually does stay really well on its own, no matter what primer I use. But I have noticed that around here is my problem area. It gets separated, and I did not have that problem today. So I would say this is definitely, yeah, those are my kids. This is definitely approved by me. I've felt moisturized and I haven't felt oily. My skin has felt normal all day. And honestly, I do feel like I have a little extra glow more than usual. So thanks for watching this. If you are interested in seeing more reviews or how-tos, put them in the comments. Let me know what you'd like to see. And remember to like and subscribe.